At the California Department of Justice, our top priority is fighting for the safety and well-being of our communities, and we can't do it without you, without community organizations, faith-based institutions, media, and others. It's in that spirit that I welcome you here today, because as much as I'm here to highlight DOJ's leading efforts to improve the safety, health, and well-being of all Californians, I recognize we can't be effective in fighting hate without partnership, without you.
We are seeing historic levels and rises in hate against many communities. We think that our most important tool in fighting hate is education. And we even launched a series called Education to End Hate. And as we speak, we are rolling out some $20 million in anti-bias education grants so that school districts all across the state can train educators and school staff in ways to combat microaggressions and use restorative practice, help us recognize the diversity in our communities and in our schools and in our state.
There's no home for hate in our state. This has been made very clear by all of us as we continue working together to provide more community-centered resources to combat bias, to combat hate, discrimination, and violence. I want to thank Governor Newsom and the legislature for investing funds to strengthen our civil rights work, and specifically for supporting the creation of the California versus Hate Resource Line Network, a powerful lifeline for people who have been targeted for hate. It will offer culturally competent resources, including information to support groups and self-defense courses.
In the midst of the COVID pandemic and in the wake of escalating hate incidents targeting Asian communities, Governor Newsom and the legislature, led by the Asian and Pacific Islander Caucus, made a multi-year $110 million investment to support services for survivors of hate incidents and hate crimes and facilitate anti-hate prevention measures. We at the Department of Social Services are grateful for the opportunity to administer this funding. And it will take all of us to move beyond this movement to create the safety and belonging that is a promise of a California for all.
We worked with community organizations and the API Legislative Caucus to help pass that historic API equity budget, which brought millions of dollars in investment to our community-based organizations who are on the front lines addressing hate incidents and hate crimes. Importantly, it also brought us into close thought partnership with the California Department of Social Services in designing the Stop the Hate program and its administration, but also importantly, to have this process of mutual learning to improve the way our government systems work so that they are able to address the needs and concerns of all of our communities. We've also been privileged to work with the California State Library on their ethnic media outreach grants, which is also so vital given the role of ethnic media as trusted messengers in many of our communities and also being the intelligence on the ground in terms of what is happening in our communities.
The ethnic media outreach grant activities actually began in the summer of 2022. And here's what we've learned so far. When it comes to reaching California's diverse population, our grantees have shown incredible ingenuity and creativity in their approach to community engagement and cross-cultural education. In raising awareness for Stop the Hate issues and services, Janelle So Productions is creating public service announcements and TV segments aimed at reaching a Filipino-American audience. CDSS and all the other departments, CARE, the Department of Education, they all have wonderful programs, but if you don't get the word out and you don't have media to help you, you need it. And I think we're finding that out, that we definitely need this help.
Our shared pursuit has never been more critical. Hate has reached a boiling point in our nation. There is no single solution to this crisis, but what I do know is that we are going to solve this together, and the state has resources to assist you in your work.